The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Talk to someone about themselves, and they'll listen for hours. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way. You can conquer almost any fear if you will only make up your mind to do so. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Criticism is dangerous because it wounds a person's precious pride, hurts his sense of importance, and arouses resentment. Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, and most fools do. Most of us have far more courage than we ever dreamed we possessed. The expression one wears on one's face is far more important than the clothes one wears on one's back. The way to develop self-confidence is to do the thing you fear and get a record of successful experiences behind you. If you believe in what you are doing, then let nothing hold you up in your work. Flaming enthusiasm, backed up by horse sense and persistence, is the quality that most frequently makes for success. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, "I like you. You make me happy. I am glad to see you." It isn't what you have, or who you are, or where you are, or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about it. You can close more business in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get people interested in you. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. You can't win an argument. You can't, because if you lose it, you lose it. And if you win it, you lose it. It's much easier to put off until tomorrow what we don't want to do today. When dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but with creatures of emotion. Our fatigue is often caused not by work, but by worry, frustration, and resentment. The royal road to a person's heart is to talk about the things he or she treasures most. You can make more money in 2 months by becoming a good listener than you can in 2 years by trying to become a good talker. The person who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. The sure thing boat never gets far from shore. The only way I can get you to do anything is by giving you what you want. The only way on earth to influence other people is to talk about what they want and show them how to get it. When we hate our enemies, we are giving them power over us, power over our sleep, our appetites, our blood pressure, our health, and our happiness. Happiness doesn't depend on any external conditions. It is governed by our mental attitude. Tell me what gives a person his greatest feeling of importance, and I will tell you his personal philosophy of life. One of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. We are all dreaming of some magical rose garden over the horizon, instead of enjoying the roses that are blooming outside our windows today. Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. If you want to win friends, make it a point to remember them. If you remember my name, you pay me a subtle compliment. You indicate that I have made an impression on you. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Don't be afraid to give your best to what seemingly are small jobs. Every time you conquer one, it makes you that much stronger. If you do the little jobs well, the big ones will tend to take care of themselves. You can't change others, but you can change yourself. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. The world is full of people who are grabbing and self-seeking, So the rare individual who unselfishly tries to serve others has an enormous advantage. Remember that a person's name is, to that person, the sweetest sound in any language. The more you get out of this world, the more you're going to enjoy it. The essence of all art is to have pleasure in giving pleasure. There is only one way to get anybody to do anything, and that is by making the other person want to do it. Feeling sorry for yourself and your present condition is not only a waste of energy, but the worst habit you could possibly have. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Flattery is telling the other person precisely what he thinks about himself. You never achieve real success unless you like what you are doing. Do the hard jobs first. The easy jobs will take care of themselves. If you are not in the process of becoming the person you want to be, you are automatically engaged in becoming the person you don't want to be. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. The person who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. Tell the audience what you're going to say. Say it. Then tell them what you've said.